We're live. Are you alive?
Yes.
You're dead? Oh, let's see. Two eggs in a basket are here. Hello.
Hey, Jason and Amanda, welcome. We miss you. Well, I miss you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You're over there having barbecues and fires and just having fun, and we're here being tortured.
No, we're not.
So you're on?
Trying to be. Yes, I
Yeah.
am.
You did get a warning, though, that we're
Yeah,
on?
that's what that bling just was.
Good deal. And we left, well, trying to leave a few minutes early from the store. And,
Hey, Terry
Hey,
Burns.
Terry.
Hey, Barry.
yeah, Terry, I wanted to get your phone number the other day when you were over here. I need to, next time I get a chance, I want to get that.
Message him or email him.
Yeah.
economicrefugeesrv@gmail.com.
Or you could just go over and get my number from Prepper Wayne, and then you can call me, and then I'll have it.
Hey, Mark. It's too darn hot to barbecue.
Hi, Barry. Barry's here.
Let's do it. Barry, you'll only be here for like 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
We appreciate you anyway.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah, we've been busy. It's been, I mean, the store's doing, I don't know.
Hey, Trey and Wendy.
There you go.
Travel day, but they're here. You got some good internet now.
Yeah, I'm ready to do a travel day. Yeah, it's
Come by and pick them up.
we're down to one more week, basically. A week from today will be the 4th of July.
Hey, Phil.
And then we're supposed to stay an extra 2 weeks. We'll just see. Business has been picking up, but according to everybody in the know, it's always like a last minute thing. So
Phil says it's sunny and 64 in northern Michigan. Launched pontoon boat on the lake today. Those are fun. My brother has one. I love it.
This thing didn't get shut off.
2 eggs. Woohoo!
There we go. Yeah, so.
Who missed us last week? Did you notice?
Everybody knows. I got all kinds of things. How come you weren't on? Where were you? That's how it goes sometimes. Darla wasn't feeling it last week. She wasn't feeling good, tired, and just said, you know what, we haven't missed one in a long time, so we thought we earned one. We might miss next Monday. We'll see.
That was the builder the other day. You'll have to give us the details on that, you guys.
What was that?
They met with the builder the other day.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
I'm excited to hear.
For some reason, they accidentally built it on our property. You're out of luck. We'll just have to keep it.
Darn.
RV parts. What are we doing? What's that mean?
How did you find? I put his toys up and he still found a ball.
That's what doggies do.
I
Want to come over here?
One.
Come here.
Yeah, I don't want to. I want to play ball.
Come here. Well,
it's 95 degrees with 100% humidity, and Case won't sit on Bill's lap unless he has a blanket on.
Actually, it's 82 and 42, but
you get the idea.
The thing now is I made a big mistake the other day. I took him and took him over to the store and played ball with him, and now every morning he does this little stamp his feet.
Later, guys.
Yeah, that's all he can handle of us. But yeah, anyway, it was. Come here. Come up here. There's the ball. Come up here. We go over there and play ball for about 20 minutes until he can't hardly breathe.
Or walk.
And then, but every morning, man, he gets all excited. Come here. Come here.
Say hi first.
Come here.
And then I'm going to put the ball up.
Well, I'll put the ball in the trash can over here.
Did you get the info I sent you on the RV parts store in Kansas City?
I didn't.
Did you send it to the email or to his private messenger, or where'd you send it, Mark?
Get Cage. He's being a little butthead tonight. He's getting into stuff. He's looking for his ball over here. Come here. I got it right here. See? Come here.
He wants you to throw it. He knows if he goes up there, you're not going to play ball.
He's a crazy ball player.
Yeah.
And he drops it off. We're not playing ball right now. We're doing a video. Come here. You have to come do the video. Everybody wants to see you. Come here. Yeah, so we've been doing that. We sold a lot of...
The train's recovered from a spider bite. Really? What happened?
Ow!
Bill's recovering from a Boston bite.
You just scratched me.
Yeah.
Right there.
What kind of spider? And who is this? Jason or Amanda?
Oh, I can't
In your
see
last
it all.
upload comments. Oh.
What?
Let me check. He said in the last upload comment. Clearly we didn't get it, but I will go hunt for it, okay? Sorry about that. Try to keep up on those all the time, but
Who got a spider bite?
Jason or Amanda,
Oh, yeah?
someone said.
Well, we don't have spiders in Arkansas. Do we?
Clearly we do. He just got bit, right?
Not sure what kind. Yeah. Oh, it was Jason that got bit?
Jason or Amanda.
Did the spider die?
Funny guy.
Yeah. So should I start again, or every time I start, I don't get very far? But yeah, anyway, Cage and I have been playing ball every morning, and now every morning he drives me crazy till I go over there. We open early so he can play ball. But at least on this job, we're in the air conditioning, and that part's been good.
Yeah.
I have had to do a little moving of merchandise, but just for restocking.
Not too bad.
Not too bad yet. But
well, I'll tell you what, that stuff's heavy.
But they're saying that, like a day or two before, they could be coming here at 2 o'clock in the morning to restock us. But we just have to leave the key where they can find the key, and then they'll come in and bring it all in for us. So we'll just have to see how it goes, because they don't want us to, don't want me out there at 2 o'clock in the morning unloading these trucks and trying to sell all day. So see how that goes. There's Claudia.
Hi, Claudia.
Is someone crabby or just tired? Love to both of you. Well, who's she talking about? You? I'm not crabby. You're crabby. Well, the doggy scratched me. My skin. The doggy scratched me, and my skin's real thin. It hurts.
He has thin skin.
Well, it's from those stupid blood thinners or whatever they are. I hate those things. I hate all medication, especially now. Now we're in, when you get on Medicare, be real careful, because they screw you over every possible angle they can. First of all, they get you on every kind of drug they possibly can, and then they tell you, oh yeah, everything's going to be free, and then after a few months, then nothing's free. Everything's expensive. So that's the battle we're dealing with right now.
Mark, if it's not putting you out too much, could you please send that to economicrefugeesrb@gmail.com? I can't find it on here. Sorry. And I'd like
I contacted everybody I knew about getting a new water tank, including Dometic and all kinds of different companies and people I know. And they all say that everybody is pretty much bought up. There was one company that said they had a whole bunch. They had like 12 of them in stock. And I called, and I got an answering machine. And I left my name, number, told them what I needed. Please call me back. And they never called me. So the thing is it was one of those things where like we wanted to take showers, and I was not digging that water was pouring out of the bottom of the motorhome. So this guy I talked to, he came and picked it up and took it and welded it that night. I went over and got it the next morning and put it in, and it seems to not leak. So maybe not the most beautiful weld job I've ever seen, but it's not leaking.
We really should have done a better job on videoing that. But when you're pouring water out all over,
yeah,
and we've already told you how the owner of this place is, not the guy we're working for, but the guy he's renting the building from. So we just kind of put the push on to get it done, and anyway.
Well, and then I'm having to do it during the day when we're open, and she's in there, and I'm trying to, you know, most of the people that come in here are really cool, but there's some I'm not so sure about.
Sketchy about.
Yeah, some people, not too many, but it seemed like it was a lot worse at first.
KC Home Trailer Incorporated has a lot of old, new RV parts.
Yeah.
What city are they in, Mark?
They're in Michigan, I think.
Kansas City?
Oh, Kansas City.
I'm guessing.
Well, it's back together. It's not leaking.
Yeah.
I've had people say, "Oh, you should put a on demand," but the trouble is they run on propane and only propane. So we don't hardly use any propane anymore. I mean, the only time we use propane is when we have the big heater on, or if we're traveling. Well, not even then.
To electric.
Yeah, but even then we run the generator and it heats the water pretty quickly. And this one's nice because it's got that heat exchanger, so the coolant runs through it. So I kind of wanted to keep the same rig. This thing never runs out of hot water. I mean, I've never ran out of hot water in the shower. Have you?
No.
Yeah.
Kansas. Yep. Okay, they're in Kansas City, Kansas.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll look that up.
Yeah, we'll look it up.
It can't hurt because I mean.
Yeah, if I could find one, I'd buy a new one. And
I hope the weld holds the, you know.
It would have. It's around the bung that's on the bottom where the heat element goes in, and it was right on the top, and it was spraying up, and that's why there was all that corrosion up there. Hey, KG, come over here. That's what I forgot to do, is take him out before we started. But anyway, it was spraying up, and that's why there was all that corrosion up above. And so he cleaned that all up, and he pressurized the tank and found where it was leaking, and then he welded it, and then he put it under pressure. He said for like 4 or 5 hours with water in it, and it never leaked a drop. And he's right, it hasn't leaked a drop. But I don't know. Usually when you do those bungs, it's usually kind of better to go all the way around, I think. But I don't know. It's holding now, and we'll see. Yeah, well, you know, it's like what we went through with the refrigerator. That's always a possibility. I know, but we could put a tube in it. Anyway, I could actually take that heat element out, probably go up inside of there and put some JV weld. That'd probably be even better. That might be the next thing to do, because it would strengthen it from the inside and plug it, you know.
In other news, we got visited by 4 people that are our subscribers this week.
Yeah, Terry Burns is one, and then his son Wesley, and then a guy named
Paul.
Was it Paul? Yeah, Paul.
We also have a channel, but we have to figure out the name of it because he's transitioning from what he used to do to what he's going to be doing, and
then Prepper Wayne. So
Prepper Wayne. Isn't he?
A lot of people know Prepper Wayne.
Paul is.
He bought an ambulance or converting it right now.
Right.
That's why he's here, I guess. And Prepper Wayne does a lot of the solar installs.
So that was nice.
Yeah, it's been interesting. If any of you guys, is Prepper Wayne on here? Or Paul? Or I know we saw Terry Burns.
Right.
But he just popped on for half a second.
And then one of our customer neighbors over here I don't know if he's on. Zach, are you out there?
Yeah, he came over today. That's the second time coming over. We have a lot of customers keep coming back.
Yeah,
it's funny. They buy stuff and they go and blow it all up, and they come back and go, well, now we need fireworks for 4th of July, and then they just keep blowing them up. So kind of fun.
We closed on our land last Thursday. Woohoo!
Yep.
So happy for you guys. Very happy.
Now it's just getting all that other stuff done. But I see all the trucks. It's amazing. They came. The road people came here last night.
At like 9:30.
9:30, and they had a dozer and a bunch of stuff, and they came out here and they tore.
Set up cones.
They tore the road, tore the road all up. Yeah, they set up cones early though. That was like at 5 o'clock or 6. Yeah. And then they came and they tore the road all up, all the way down underneath the overpass and down this way. And when we got up this morning, they had already redone 2 lanes.
And painted.
Yeah, tonight they got to do the center island and the one side, and then I think they're going to do something to the other side of the road after that. So I don't know. But it was amazing how fast they did it.
We can teach California a thing or two.
Well, California, they put the cones up, and then they spend 10 years trying to get all the relatives paid off for doing the building, and then once they get everybody all paid off, then they go ahead and take the cones down.
Our hours going to be starting to get later on your videos. Your videos.
Are they going to get? Are they going to get later?
You mean on our live?
I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be up to it. It's next Monday is the 4th of July. So.
And we're going to be open.
Yeah, I'm going to say we don't know what it's going to be like. We're probably more than likely will not have a live next Monday.
I'm not sure how we'll have time.
Yeah, but
and if we did anything, it'd have to be in the store. And I think.
Well, it's possible there may not be any work
maybe.
though. I mean, everybody be out shooting fireworks.
Hard to know.
We'll see. And then after that, it should really slack off again. The owner wants us to stay for 2 more weeks, but it really depends on
traffic. If there's enough people coming in.
Well, and how good we do between now and the 4th of July. If we make the numbers that they keep saying, just relax.
When we're done with this job, we'll give a full assessment.
Yeah.
Let everybody know.
They just keep, because I mean, we're selling, but we're not doing the numbers that I was told. But they keep telling me everybody keeps saying, you got to get close to the 4th of July. It's not something where, people buy for Christmas 2 months. I used to go Christmas shopping on Christmas Eve is when I used to do it.
Why?
Well, because we had the business, I didn't have any money.
No, but you said because it was easier to look at things on the ground.
Yeah, because everything's on the floor. It's easier to find stuff. But yeah, so I mean,
a lot of thought went into Bill's gifts.
What's funny is
whatever he tripped over.
We've been getting these $8,000 guys coming in here. Yeah, I buy $8,000 worth of fireworks every year, and they don't mind them.
Or like one guy yesterday, he came in, he backed his truck up to the door, and we're like, yeah, he's gonna load up big time. He walked in the door, and Bill goes, looks like you're ready to really buy us out. And he goes, oh, let me show you. He drops the tailgate on his truck, and it's stuffed full of fireworks already.
Yeah, so he just was. Some of these guys, I don't know.
I don't get it.
They just like to play games, It's
like ha, you didn't get our money.
If this was my business, that guy would be flying out the door on his way gone. So, I mean, it's just kind of weird.
Missouri sells fireworks all year. So does Indiana. Hey, Idaho Hillbilly, how are you?
Howdy.
Weather finally got nice up there, I guess.
Yeah.
At least it looks like it on your videos.
But yeah, anybody have any questions for us while we're because we're going to be not on here very long tonight because I know I'm tired because I was up all night listening to beep, 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 listening to them build the road. So
there's your answer, Claudia.
she slept through everything.
Yeah.
But I mean, every time I started to go to sleep,
there are perks to hearing loss.
Too hot, 100 degrees there.
Oh,
See,
wow.
it's in the 80s here, and it's not. It really hasn't been that bad.
Because you're so close to the sun that far north.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you know, people always we're going to go to Idaho, we're going to go to Montana, and all that. And we thought, okay, it was hot as heck up there. The only way you can escape the heat is elevation. You know, it's not going north or well, of course but the elevation makes a big difference. If you're up 7,000 or 8,000 feet.
Last year, we were in Montana, and there were just so many fires. It was so hot, and the air just kind of, the smoke just hung there.
And there was a fire. This is the loudest place on the planet, right where we're at.
I think there's a fire station at both ends of the street, and they're running all the time. And then we had a Love station. We're on one side of the freeway, 65, and the Love fuel station's on the other side, and they shut it down today.
Well, because twice now I've tried. They have Chester's chicken, so twice he goes, I would really like to have Chester's chicken. I said, okay. Well, I took a guy over that bought fireworks and had his truck parked over there. I took him over there.
And then he bought fireworks, so Bill offered him a ride back.
So I took him back, and I could barely get out of the place, and there was no place to park. That was Saturday.
Yeah.
And so I came back and I said, you're out of luck. There's just too many people over there, and there's no place to park. So I said, I'll go today. So I get in the truck and I go over there. And the entrances and exits are all blocked off. There's cops everywhere. There's fire trucks. And what it was, they had a gas leak. And they had shut the whole place. They weren't letting anyone in. They weren't letting anybody leave. So I just came back and I said, you're out of luck. So I went over to Wendy's and got her favorite little salad. So she was happy.
Trey says it was 74 in Jackson Hole, 100 now in Salt Lake. We're going to go someplace higher after the 4th. That's good. Yeah. Idaho Hillbilly says it cools down overnight. That's good. Jason and Amanda said they've got a cool down headed this week, then rain on the weekend. Perfect.
Yeah, we got rain coming.
Hey, Nomadic Discoveries, welcome. And Rhonda, hey, good to see you.
Wow, everybody's showing up tonight.
Yeah.
Well, see, you skip a week, and all of a sudden they think one of us killed the other one. You want to see which one survived. She's been trying to kill me. Every night, man, I'm sound asleep. She grabs a hold of my foot, starts going, how's that feel?
That's the truth.
Hurts.
But why?
She says that makes it better.
I guess, I don't remember if you guys remember or if I told you, but I tried to get him in for some physical therapy before we came here for this job. And we had 3 weeks left till we were leaving to come here, and they couldn't see him for 3 weeks and a day. So all I wanted to do is get a couple of sessions in so they could show me what to do, and I could continue doing it while we were here in Kentucky. So now when we go back, I'm going to see if the doctor, because those prescriptions for therapy are only good for 30 days. If you don't use them, they expire. So when we get back, I have to call again and ask if he'll give me another prescription for physical therapy.
Hey, you guys, don't grow old, man. I'll tell you what, this doctor thing is out of control. I am just really disappointed.
You should have stopped, gotten out of the driver's seat.
Yeah, well, you know what? If I had that one back, I would have done that 100 times.
When you're traveling, stay hydrated with water.
And get out of the driver's seat about every hour at least. Don't go any longer because
it's too much.
I used to ride on a motorcycle all day long.
At any age.
Especially 65 for some reason. So the last 2 years.
How you doing? Lovely on the Oregon coast. I'm glad you guys are enjoying that.
The last 2 years have been rough.
We need more pictures though. I've only seen one, but I haven't been on Facebook too much.
Yeah, we'll just wait. Someone will light a fire there. So. Seems to be what they do. Well, it's been raining like crazy. I don't know if you guys, well, the west coast out there. I know Eric from Nomadic Fanatic. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him, but he took his motorcycle there and he just.
You can't ride it. Well,
I told him, he says, I should have taken the car. So why don't you take the motorcycle and put it in that trailer and just kind of cock it sideways? You have to drag it a little bit, but and park it and then put that little tiny car in there behind it.
You got your option.
Then you got both, you know.
Yeah.
But
Mark says, I'm 65 too and I feel your pain.
Yeah, it's horrible, man. I'm coming up on the big 6'6" pretty quick. So, what's it like to be 66?
Hurts just as bad as it did at 65.
She's all messed up right now, too.
Yeah.
We're thinking it's got to be Kentucky, because we were never this bad until we came here, right?
I'm not a fan of Kentucky.
Yeah. It's kind of like, it's really green like Arkansas, but it's not as green. There's just not nearly the...
It's not even that. It's just kind of like a feeling. I don't know.
This place is real
smoggy
and cars and crazy. And the motorcycle traffic. And,
there's a lot of motorcycles.
I mean, I actually had a guy broke down on the road, got a flat tire. And for some reason, we are like the GPS, we're the toilet, we're the tire repair, we're everything here. And these two guys came in. This one guy had a flat, and of course, with motorcycles, I can't turn anyone down. Luckily, it was a dresser, and it had a tubeless tire. We plugged it and aired it up, and he goes, "Well, you think I should go get a new tire right away?" And I said, "Well, the tire is new." I said, "It looks really new." I said, "I just ride it home. You'll be fine." So gnat or something in my eye. Anyway, so he says, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, you'd be fine." I go, "If it was me, that's what I do." So they were all happy, man, and he wanted to give me some. You don't have to give me that. And they got on their bikes, and they had their wives with them and stuff. They were going to New York from here.
Lynn and Joan say they've been busy, but it's raining not so much in Southern Oregon, which is where they're at.
Yeah. Well, we used to do that trip where we came all the way down the coast, and sometimes it was beautiful. Like, I think probably twice it was really nice. And every other time we went, man, I mean, it was foggy and cold and rainy and windy. And it was really, it's a tough roll, man. The roads get messed up because of the weather and stuff, but I still liked it. Anytime I get to ride a motorcycle, I'm a happy guy. That's what I'm all about.
For a long time.
But
since you've gone on a motorcycle ride.
Yeah.
And now I don't know if you could shift.
I'm just gonna have to have something where I can step back, have the front and rear shifter. But
I don't understand why this happened to his foot. Back on that topic, but he can't raise his foot this way at all.
And then when I walk, it goes.
Yeah, kind of
thumps, slaps, and I try to walk both feet the same, and I can get it to stop, but I got to concentrate on it all the time I'm walking. If I don't concentrate,
today he almost fell on his butt. He backed up over that chair.
Yeah, but luckily,
he saved himself.
Yeah, I saved myself.
So he is getting better.
Yeah.
But
anyway, that's our stories. Anyone got any good stories for us? Tell us something. Tell us something good. I want to hear something good.
Yeah.
You know? Huh? That'll be something good. Who did that song?
Name that too.
Nobody's talking.
Everybody's Googling it.
Everybody is just sitting there silent. I mean, it's been 2 weeks. I mean, you had 2 weeks to come up with a list.
Chaka Khan.
Oh, yeah. So what else have we done?
Also Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Now you know.
She's normal. Yeah, so let's see. We're not doing
Driving
politics
to Fargo
tonight.
tomorrow to see my daughter. She's living in Fargo? How did I miss that? Wow.
In Fargo.
Rhonda.
Fargo.
Going to Fargo. You're going to Fargo.
Yeah, just,
oh, for sure.
Just stay away from the tree trimmers.
Talk like that now? Tree trimmers?
The chippers.
Chippers. What movie was that?
That was Fargo.
That was the name of the movie, Fargo, with Kate.
I know the one guy. He is, I can't remember his name.
Oh man.
But yeah, Fargo, North Dakota.
Who is the actor in Fargo?
The guy.
Anybody?
He was one of the guys in Wild Hogs. He was the guy on the Sportster. Remember him?
Trivia night. William H. Macy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the guy.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something about Fargo. They want everybody to stay. I remember we went to a McDonald's one time in Fargo. Remember that?
Oh, I remember.
Oh, man. That turned out to be a really, I can't remember what the deal was, but there was some guy in there and
we went to McDonald's and it was freezing cold, and I think he was a homeless guy.
And he was
came
freaking
in and he
out.
was like coughing up a lung. Yeah, it was delightful. I lost my appetite. We left.
It's nice up there, clean city.
Fargo, wherever we were, was not so clean.
McDonald's wasn't very nice.
That whole street was.
Yeah.
It was very industrial. Lots of railroad tracks, whatnot.
We used to go through there every year when we went to Sugar.
Wherever your daughter lives, I'm sure it's nicer though.
Yeah.
She did her fellowship there to get.
You should go there like in January and visit.
Wow. She did her fellowship there. She's a doctor.
A doctor.
We're in Medora. Oh wait, we're going to Medora, North Dakota for our birthday. Happy birthday! Birthdays. Whose birthday besides yours, Rhonda? Your son? I don't. You can have the snow. I don't want to see any snow.
We've been in the snow too much.
I always say I love snow as long as it's on a calendar.
Yeah.
And that's good enough for me.
Or if it's on the guy's yard next to yours, not on yours. Too much. Well, we're losing.
We did live in snow for a while. I don't want to do that. I guess.
June 30th in July.
Okay.
We have a daughter.
Your daughter's is June 30th and yours is in July.
We have a daughter in July 12th.
Yeah, my brother's is July.
And I'm in August.
And I'm in January. Not
So
that
just
anyone's
know,
asking.
August, now you have plenty of time to get presents. Because I like presents. And I like chocolate cake for my birthday.
Who knows
cake.
where you'll be on your birthday, though? They may not be able to reach you.
UPS.
You're traveling.
So right before we were coming over here to do this, a guy called. He wanted 100 feet of this fuse. Nobody has this fuse. We're the only ones that have it.
He said it would cost him $100 in fuel just to get here. So he wants us to ship it to him.
Yeah.
And he'll pay us for that. So
Probably going to give us
how to ring that up.
Yeah, I got to figure that. We got to talk to the owner tomorrow.
Yeah.
When do you get back to Arkansas?
After the 1st of August, I believe.
Well, a lot depends.
Right, on this job. But
on this job,
so
on what's going on in
end
the
of
world.
July, beginning of August. My best guess. Unless we die. That could happen.
Yeah.
A ray of sunshine.
She says I'm the negative one.
I just beat you to it.
No, I just, that I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea what's going to happen.
Do we ever? Have we ever? From one day to the next, 1 month to the next, one.
Well, when we're in Arkansas, I feel pretty comfortable there. I don't worry about too much there. But you know, we've had situations. We've gone to jobs that just turned out to be hell and had to roll. Huh?
I will say this job has been super cake. It really
Yeah,
has.
it's been very. If we make the money that
Right.
we were told, this is going to be a yearly thing for us.
The thing of it is if we make the money that we've been told, it's going to have to happen in like 4 days.
Yeah.
Because
We're getting close.
That's terrifying to me because I'm one cashier. He doesn't know how to cashier.
I don't want to. But the thing about it is, I'm busy entertaining.
That's a
I'm
fact.
keeping the people from
Yeah.
getting mad at you.
We're going to get him a PA system so he can crack jokes all day.
But we get this. We're going to come back and we're going to buy a lot of fireworks.
Thousands of dollars.
And the one people that were here yesterday came back today, and they
Yeah.
were looking to spend like $1,000, and they spent almost 1,000 yesterday. And they said, you know what? We got more family coming. We're going to wait. We'll bring everybody over here and we'll buy a whole bunch of stuff. So, okay. So, if we could get, 100 people to buy $2,000, we'd be in good shape.
I'm trying to divide that into hours per day, days per week.
Well, we're just going to have to, what we'll do is we'll open the back door and have them come in the back door and I will hand them what they can have. And then they can go to the cashier and out. See?
Yeah. Just leave your money at the door and walk out with what we give you.
But I do miss our home. I like it. I like it there in Arkansas. It's pretty nice, and I would love to have that building built, man. That would be far and above everything I've ever wanted. So we'll just see how it goes. May have to go down and gate guard for a while. That's busy. Yeah, I know.
Hey, there's no Teresa on here tonight.
Yeah, she's probably busy working.
She probably is. They anybody's interested and you want to go get a job, they're looking for gate guards still.
And singles.
Singles.
If you're a single wanting a gate guard job, now's the time to get down there.
Let us know. We'll get you in touch with the
James.
man.
Yeah, there's a lot going on down there. There's a lot going on, and it's because I guess they can't do anything on federal land. So all this private land, man, they're turning it into Swiss cheese. They're getting as much oil.
I think they're going down and filming across.
They're doing something. But yeah, I mean Williston is cranking, but there's a lot of oil. There's a lot of places where there's a lot of oil, and right now they're not being allowed to go there and get it. So where they're allowed, which is private land, they can't really. They can mess with them, but they haven't been able to stop them yet. And that's where. And I don't know if where you're at, but the gas prices they're like $1.75 here right now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Diesel's like $2.10.
They hit rock bottom where you guys are.
Yeah, is it like that where you're at? Yeah, it's just like going down like a stone. It's amazing. Nobody's responding.
I think they just left us on play. Doing something
They're all
else.
sleeping. Okay, we'll just leave our
trying
number.
to bump our numbers up.
No, it did come down. I saw today it's 455 for regular, and diesel's still around 560 or 570.
Terry's Terry knows the truth.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, you just do what you got to do, and what I hate to do is
Liars go to hell.
spend all this time, all this work and everything, and then all it does is go in the fuel tank to get home.
Mark says, I call back.
I call back.
I
don't know. Ha ha ha.
Oh.
I don't know. Why are you looking at me? I didn't say it.
You're looking at me.
I'm just sitting here.
He gave up.
Yeah, doggy night. There's the doggy. He's sleeping. Someone. What is that? Good luck this week. Don't
Oh.
blow up. Yeah.
He calls BS.
Oh.
Bingo. Spell check.
You're gonna circle back, is what you're gonna do. Spell checker. Yeah, well, it's.
Don't blow up. Thanks.
I hate what
Try
I
not
hate
to.
is with this stupid phone of mine. I'll sit there and be doing my thing, and then when I hit it, and it just has a whole different meaning because my auto speller changes.
So you have to proofread before you hit send.
Yeah, my auto speller is
Is that the shirt?
what?
Is that the shirt?
Yeah,
Dave's shirt.
I got boobies in this shirt. Oh my, it's all weird.
Even mine.
See?
Oh man, I'm tired.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna give it about 5 more minutes here. So if you guys got anything you want to talk to us about, we're gonna, because everybody's dropping off now anyway.
Yeah.
So they just wanted to come and see if we're still alive.
We blew up.
I really do think we're gonna do pretty good though. I think it's going to be scary here in the end. There's the one tent that is over here by us. They didn't get all their paperwork, and they got shut down. So they never even got going.
But there was a couple sitting under there in their lawn chairs.
Yeah.
A customer told us that, like they're waiting. But their signs are gone. So.
Yeah. They were sitting under there probably because they couldn't leave.
Yeah.
So it was probably customers sitting under there. It didn't look like anybody there. There's nothing in there. That tent is empty.
There are so many tents.
Yeah, and the guy that lives over here said that got shut down too. Said they can't open.
There's probably 10 tents.
Yeah.
Easily 10.
10 tents?
10 tents.
10 tents?
10 TVs.
There's 10 tents.
10 tents. But yeah, there's a lot of competition at the next exit.
But I've been driving by there.
Unfortunately, is where West Coast Roller is. Our friend Dalton.
But what I think what's probably going to happen with everything is it's just going to explode all at one time.
Jason Hernandez says there's a whole bunch of firework tents around here. I think next year we should work one of those.
Yeah.
Just stay local.
Might be a way to go.
Especially if it's $10 a gallon for fuel. At least we'll be seasoned and we'll know a few things. We'll know what finales are, and we'll know that fuse comes in different seconds per burn foot. We learned that tonight.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, we had no idea what a finale was until.
Yeah.
How come this thing has 608 shots? That's a finale, really.
Which makes sense.
You light that at the end, and then it shoots off all these things. So.
It's the big kahuna.
We learn from our customers, really.
We do.
Customers are the ones who teach us because the guys that own this company, they get had everything all set up, and they go, "Here's the key, see ya." And it's been kind of up to us. There he is.
We're doing okay.
Made a couple sales, yay!
Awesome. Yes, Dalton.
Dalton's kept a really.
Woo-hoo.
That's West Coast Roller. He's kept a really positive attitude,
yes,
but
he has.
I think it's coming, man. I think it's coming. It's just, if the numbers are true, it's going to be. It's going to be like boot camp, man. Yeah. It's going to be hard as heck, and it's going to be long hours. And
what, Dalton's all by himself.
Yeah, but he's really tall.
Oh,
so that should make it easier.
Sure.
Yeah. You could just go like this and go here. You come over here.
I guess, Dalton, that you gave somebody Bill's number for the fuses. So we figured what to do about that. But
was that you that did that?
I think it was.
Kevin was his name?
Yeah.
Kevin, Mr. Bill, an associate of yours, said you have fuse.
Yeah. I was looking at all the fuses because you remember how they were hanging on those nails, Dalton. And I started looking at the back of them, and they have different burn times. Who knew?
Yeah, some are like a week after 4th of July. This guy's going, I want fast ones.
Yeah. But he told us that it's going to be like $100 in fuel just to get here to pick them up. So can we ship them to him?
He wants to pay us.
We got to figure out how to do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
How to ring it in the cash register and stuff.
We're going to have to give him one he probably doesn't want. Didn't know that.
He wants 10.
Yeah, but we don't have 10 of those.
I know. Didn't know that. Has Simply Social, hello. Has Kevin sold a firework yet? Kevin was the customer that we were talking to Dalton about. I think you talked about Dalton. Yeah, he just had some customers. He's had a few, but it's been slow. But he had a few this afternoon. He just said. I think that's what you talked about, right? Simply Social. I hope they keep you hopping. Yeah, I just hope that we can stay standing while they keep us hopping. Let's see. He's a good salesman. Dalton, you're a good salesman. There's one right behind the Scotties, an auto shop, really?
Between, yeah.
Huh. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that's a propane tank. It's got to be behind Scotties.
I don't know. What the auto shop is next door.
They've got a big metal building fireworks store. I think it's Jake's Fireworks in Mena.
Yeah.
Right there on Highway 71. But it's not open all year long.
No. This guy, he pays all year for this building and only uses it 2 months.
We hope so too. And you are correct.
What's that?
Tight, fuel is high.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not bad. I mean, as far as the job goes, it's pretty easy.
It's very easy.
As long as it comes through, that's the thing. If it even comes close to what they said, I'd be happy. So.
If it even came to half of what they said, I'd be happy.
Yeah. Well,
at this point,
I'd be happier if we went over.
Well, I would too, but I'd be extremely happy if it was at least half of what they said.
Yeah. We have had to do some restocking, so that's a good sign. But it's like people want certain things, and everybody wants those. So.
And into Queen, that's tents everywhere. Well, if you can fire them off, that's another thing. I guess a couple counties around here, they're waiting to hear from the fire departments if they're going to even be allowed to shoot them off in their cities because there's been so little rain here. Although it rained last night.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, it was wet when we got, and they still did the road. It's not California, that's for sure.
The season is over for us, the middle of July, I guess. The owner wants us to stay here for 2 weeks, still selling. So I guess they buy for New Year's.
Yeah, it just really depends on everything,
Too many trees.
If we're busy and we do what we're kind of projected to do, then I won't have a problem staying the extra 2 weeks. But if it doesn't happen, because we're not getting paid by the hour, so to stay an extra full 2 weeks might be a little tough. But I mean, I plan on spending at least an extra week, but I don't know. 2 weeks is a long time, It really is.
Jason says too many trees. They're clearing out what they need to build, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, and you're gonna get rid of those trees, right? Or are they gonna chop it up for firewood?
They're gonna keep it for firewood.
Oh, they are? So I'm wondering. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Then you got to find that guy that I found to come split it. Oh, but they did it.
I looked on Marketplace. That's who I found. Unless Jason wants to cut all of them.
They're right there by where they were doing their property.
Yeah, that's true. They were in board camp. But
Well, we cleared out what we needed to clear out. We cut one limb.
We still got firewood.
We still got we got like a cord and a half of wood.
We're gonna chop up what we need. Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna have to go get some firewood somewhere.
And then we're coming over to your house for fires.
Yeah. We're gonna have to get more firewood. We're want to have a lot so we can be out there in the wintertime.
Yeah.
You know how you are. You like to sit out there all night when it's cold.
Yeah. Only when I have friends.
Yeah. Oh, well then that's not a problem.
Yeah, it won't be because my friends are leaving.
Yeah.
Dalton will come have fires with us.
Yeah, Dalton's supposed to come back. We're gonna put him in the sticky hole there.
So yeah, Jason, you'll probably cut it yourself because he's gonna look into getting a splitter.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of work. A lot of work. That's splitting wood is for young guys.
He's a young guy.
Yeah. He is. Yeah, I wish I was that age again. I was in good shape back then.
I don't want to be younger. I just want to be in better shape than.
Yeah.
Better, stronger.
Dalton's sticky hole. We had some. Don't worry, where we're gonna put you as long
Dalton, if you watched our videos, you'd know. Ask Lynn and Joan Barnell.
Yeah.
They're on here.
We're at that. I don't know if 2 Eggs in a Basket. They're on the property right now. If their place isn't done, then they'll still be there. But you'll
There's
just be
room no matter
you'll
what.
be next to us and down a little bit. And you'll have full hookups and everything, but you just got to make it where your drive tires are on the rocks, so that
and not be there during rainy season.
Yeah, so you
that was the
big thing. It was real rainy.
Hey, but you know what? We got a guy with a tractor, so no worries.
Yeah, my brother. He'll come over there and get you out. No problem.
He'll bust out your whole axle. No worries. I said looking into. I didn't say buy. Oh, okay. Might rent one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, those people, they came and they sawed it up, they split it, and they stacked it. Yeah.
Well, we restacked it.
They did. Well, they did it. We redid it, but yeah.
That's because it was like this when they left.
We got to find a better place for firewood. We need to have it covered and that kind of stuff. So we'll figure it out. I want to get it up off the ground, keep things from crawling in it, if you know what I mean. Stuff like that. Snakes. Patty next door, I'm sure she's seen 100 snakes go into that pile of wood.
Hey, Vincent. Good to see you. No, I know you want to start building. We will be off by then. Well.
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing.
Wanting to and being able to. We'll see.
Yeah.
You guys do what you need to do.
If we can afford to do, the first thing would be to just put the.
No, that's last.
That's the last thing. We put the poles in, put the roof up. That'd be the first thing. And then if we have enough money, we do the walls. And then once we get the walls up, then they come and they pour the slab and then the doors. And then pretty much after that, it's going to be up to us, because we'll be building the house part ourselves. So have to find somebody who's a framer to help and stuff like that.
Well, Scott next door.
Yeah, we'll pay him. Depends on how much he wants,
Right.
The thing is there's down in the Queens, there's a lot of Hispanics down there, and they work fast, and they're pretty reasonable on their prices. So to see how that
Patty's
goes.
Roof.
Yeah, they did that one day.
Roof. Yeah, I think they were done in like.
I think those guys came here and did this road.
I think they showed up at like 6 and were gone by 2.
Yeah, no, they were
3.
Late. They were gone late, but they were cleaning everything up, and they replaced the wood on the roof and everything.
Yeah.
Speaking of, have you guys been watching our buddy Class A living? Oh my God! It's
heartbreaking. It really is.
It's sad.
I mean, what he's doing is, I told Bill, it's symbolic of his brain.
Basically, the salvage yard won't take it when he gets done with it.
It's very sad.
He's got it just totally And you the
I have it
thing
down
about
there.
it is you can see the quality of the work that he did before, like the roof and stuff, as he's taking it off. Everything is rotten and not, it wasn't sealed properly or nothing. I mean, he did everything.
Jason says I have a hammer
Yeah. This
when
guy,
we build.
yeah,
Poor Class A. Hi, Taylor Rose.
yeah. I mean, I feel sorry for the kid. I mean, he just,
It was painful. Like, you know, we always joke about, oh, he's this, he's that, he's, you know, now he's doing this or whatever. But now it's starting to become, at least in my heart, kind of tragic.
he's
And I
he's
don't enjoy it.
dewired the dash. I mean, he's got it where I don't see how he can build this thing, and especially in the state of Washington, be allowed to drive it. And it's going to be so heavy. It's going to be super heavy.
He only goes to the rest stops.
I know, and it's going to be all metal on the outside, so it's going to be, he's going to go from mold to rust. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just got. If all that metal was all treated and everything, and then
Well, Jason, you need to like binge watch and catch up because he hasn't been keeping up. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
The whole entire soundtrack of the last video was ripping and tearing and pulling boards apart and just nails giving way and just.
He would have been really good if he had gone and got that bus and kept old patches for driving and getting materials and just taking the tanks out of it.
You know. His last videos, there was maybe 10 words of dialogue that I heard. The rest of it was just rip, tear, rip, tear.
Yeah, and it was.
And he's not even on his own property. So
yeah, and the farmer, rancher, or whatever he is, gave him a time limit, and now he's over it, and he's got this huge mess going. I mean, it just piled up, you know, moldy wood out there and everything else.
Yeah.
And pretty soon, this guy's horses are going to be falling over dead and everything else. And,
yeah, the mold is.
And and the little room that he's staying in the garage, every time it rains, it runs through his room. So he had to build a bed frame to get his bed up off of the river. You know, I mean, he's just. It would have been so simple if he wouldn't got that bus.
He saw the bumpers coming off. What do you think about getting a short mini bus and converting it? Yes, Jason, a rolling tank.
Who's asking get a short?
Simply Social.
Yeah, I mean, basically two things with those is to make sure you get one that's tall enough for you to stand up. You want to be able to stand up. And then I always think it's a good idea to have tanks. You know, you want to definitely have a gray tank for sure. And then you can get one of those comp toilets or whatever. And then you want a fresh water tank and a propane tank. Well, you could always get the small tanks. But I mean, the thing with the school bus is it's all metal outside. You know?
And you can build it out any way you want.
Right. And this motorhome has a metal roof, which is kind of unusual in the motorhome world anymore. It used to be a long time ago, it was common. But in the newer stuff, it's not. Everything is you know, rubberized and all that kind of stuff. So, but you know, most motorhomes they figure will last 10 years, 10, 12 years,
and then they're without living in them.
Yeah, that's especially without living in them. They don't put appliances in them that you can live in. But if you get a school bus, and that guy wants to give them is I think it's 34 feet. And it's got a rear diesel. You know, it's a pusher motor. I mean, dude, give it to him. That's styling. I mean, even if he just went and got it and then put all the stuff in it and didn't go anywhere, he'd be in better shape, you know. But what he's trying to do, he's trying to build an army tank. He's going to have all this armor on it, you know, and I mean, it's going to be heavy. It's going to be a problem for him. But you know what? He doesn't. I said a couple of times, you need to go get that bus, and And I mean, I got more likes than the video did, and he just doesn't want to hear it. He wants to do whatever he wants to do, and then when it doesn't work, then he's all upset with everybody. So I don't know.
Simply Social just got a Berkey filter. Great purchase. Tired of renting an apartment and throwing money out the window. Yeah. Berkeys are wonderful.
Yeah.
They are. I love the water out of those. They always taste, the water just, it makes it taste really sweet. And it's safe. And yes, get out of the apartment.
Yeah. Well,
Then
but have a place to land. That's all I can say anymore.
Yeah, because I mean,
you need to have a place.
We don't have an apartment or a house, but you gotta have somewhere to park. Because when COVID hit, we were messed up.
We have 3 RV spots on our property. So,
there you go.
you know, the thing is to have a place where you have water, electricity, and sewer. And I talked with Prepper Wayne, and I found a deal on Amazon for a 600-watt system with it. I like the panels that are
Bill's talking about solar.
Yeah, two-sided tape down, and you can walk on them. Well, the only reason why I'm saying is if the electricity goes out, you know, I don't want to. I could always keep the batteries charged with the generator, but if the generator's constantly running and all that kind of stuff, I'd rather just use the generator when we tap, right? And then the solar panels could charge. But we'll just have to see. I'm not even. But it was everything. You got everything to do the job for it's like $366.
That was a quick conversion.
Well, I'm not. I mean, I've never been against solar panels. I mean, I used to before.
Clearly, it was Prepper Wayne's delivery of such need. I'm sure.
No, it's just been my thinking process with every day they're killing power plants and all that stuff.
Berkey filters are a stainless steel canister.
Look like a big coffee pot.
Yeah, one sits on top of the other, and it's got filters in the top one that you pour the water over, and then it filters down those 2 filters into the holding container in the bottom, and they're like top of the line, and they're not cheap.
But they get rid of all the minerals and everything out of the water. You're basically just drinking wet is what you're doing.
I don't think it gets rid of the minerals.
It does.
Anyway,
it's zero water.
It's Berkey, Berkey filters. Look them up. Our daughter got one, and she got it off of the warehouse deals at Amazon just because it had a dent inside, but it still works. Freaking bought eggs, cost $8.50. Said it was going to 12 a dozen by the end of summer. Yep. You need to use some chickens, which is another reason you need a piece of land.
But then you eat the chickens, and then you don't have the eggs.
No, you have to have layers and eat chickens.
Yeah.
I love my Berkey filter. It also gets rid of viruses. Taylor does. Dougie! 900 watts, all electric. I didn't need to start the generator for a week. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Doug's been sold out to solar for a long time. Have you been to Siloam Springs, Arkansas? No, we have not. But Dalton, West Coast Roller, has a friend there. So when he leaves here, that's where he's headed. But he can tell us how it is. Or raise duck eggs like that guy does.
What guy?
I don't know, but I know a lot of preppers do. They have ducks. Those eggs are big. Like instead of a 2-egg omelet, you just need 1 duck egg, and it's.
Or if you get the golden gooses one.
Well, there you go.
They're like this big.
Cheer up, Charlie. Oh, that's the golden chicken.
Well, I'm ready to say goodnight.
I know, I agree.
Are you ready to say goodnight?
Nice little town, small town feeling. Okay, you should look for property there, maybe.
What is it?
Hey, Dustin McCune. Emu eggs. There you go. I think emus eat more than chickens. I could be wrong.
Bill would like it.
Would like it if everyone says hi. Thanks. Thumbs up.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone give me a thumbs up because thumbs down is terrible. Huh?
Good night, good night, good night. Oh, you can't go to sleep yet, Dalton. He's got his sleeping emoji.
Yeah. Everybody's saying goodbye. We're just going to watch everybody say goodnight, make their final comments, and then I'll click off. How's that?
Night, everybody. Thanks for your time with us.
Yeah.
I always appreciate it.
Yeah, we really enjoy it. We were just so wiped out last week, and she goes, "I don't really feel like doing it." And I said, "Okay." I just put sorry. I didn't even say anything. It was more like,
"So do you want to quit?" And I was like, "Really? Okay." That's how it really went down. You want to know the truth? I was tired. I wasn't feeling it. Anyway, thank you guys for being here tonight.
Yeah, and
bye.
Happy trails to you, and good night.